It's time for Journey's Interactive, and Aisha Ibrahim is here. Hello, Aisha. It's been a while since I saw you actually on TV.
Of course, and I miss you.
I miss you too. Good to have you around.
Yeah, and let me say you're looking good in your white shirt against the red tie.
I had to come in match you boot for boot.
You know?
Boot for boot.
Okay, so some white, some black, some red. I shall put on. Anyway, I reserve my comments. That's all. You know how to join the conversations on Facebook.com/JoyNewsOnTV. On Twitter, it's at JoyNewsOnTV. On WhatsApp, the number is on your screen. Now, too many accidents on our roads. And then TTD says an average of 6 people die in road accidents every day in Ghana. Now, from January to September this year alone, we recorded 1,710 fatalities and 9,973 injuries. Do you feel safe?
Not at all. Not at all. You see, that same Medina stretch moves all the way to La Paz, Kwashiman. And sometimes you look at the way they've sighted the overhead. Even at Hong Kong, the main Hong Kong junction, the overhead is somewhere around Qatar. So if you are going to Hong Kong, you have to alight at Qatar, walk a very long distance before you get to Hong Kong. And when you get to Hong Kong, you have no other option than to use the main road as a means of getting to the other side, which is very, very bad.
I honestly don't feel safe crossing the roads because you are crossing sometimes with some group of people and then you think that, oh, maybe the driver should slow down a bit for you. If you don't run, they'll just end up hitting you. They don't really care like that. So I'm looking at also the pedestrian crossing, and then we're looking at the footbridges. Sometimes the footbridges are so far away from where we usually cross. If you cross from there, you have to walk another distance before you go and get to your station that you're going to take. Honestly, it's bad. The motorcyclists even make it worse.
No, not really. If you look at the stretches, the roads that we have in here, especially if you consider the M1 and N1 motorway, when you get to La Paz and you are crossing that very stretch from Alaji to Circle, it's very serious. And for us, sometimes when I get there, I wonder what our leadership are doing, because there must be footbridges which would give people free access to crossing the road. And so personally, I think that something must be done about that.
I don't feel that safe in some instances, especially the areas you mentioned, around the Medina area, and also around the police headquarters, crossing from the other side to GID here. There are times you feel that unless the traffic lights are not working, then you have to move in and risking your life to cross to the other side.
All right, so those are some comments. There are a lot more of your comments on Facebook.
All right, let's get on to Facebook and check out the comments that you have regarding this issue. Okay, whilst David tries to look for it.
Okay, I think this is
so
it.
That'll be it. Yes, so Ras Selassie says, sometimes we drivers are also the problem. We don't respect simple rules on the road. Some truck and taxi drivers are too reckless on our roads. They're always in a hurry just because of passengers. It's time we respect ourselves on the roads, and there will be a reduction in road accidents. Kwetiwati says, drivers are forced to get all documents covering their car, right? Roadworthy insurance, income tax, and driver's license. The other party, which is the government, has failed to render its part of the contract by providing good roads and street lights. Nuokpo, God knows, Billy says, most of these accidents occur due to the recklessness of our drivers and sometimes pedestrians. Go to the Malam Market and see there is this beautiful footbridge, but most pedestrians will not use it. James Abusanga says, we are not safe at all when policemen are more interested in worrying drivers instead of coming up with innovative ways of combating road accidents and traffic management.
And Wamade Mark Paradise says, how can I feel safe if our leaders look on for many lives to go down whilst they continue with the rhetoric? By Jeremiah says, wow. Okay, so by Jeremiah says, I don't always feel safe because of the attitudes and bad nature of our roads. Like reckless driving is always one of the major contributory factors to high rates of road crashes. Let's get more of your comments on WhatsApp, and I'm getting Okay, so please don't call this number. Just send a message. Send a message and we'll read it. If you...
Okay, whilst you're trying to get the messages, Mustafa Yakubu says, safe for the way, Treponi Yendi Road, a death trap, sad. Ray Fadil says, all in the name of 5 cities note. And someone, Mustafa, says, do you feel safe too?
Okay, so let's check out the comments now. Wow, it's difficult getting the comments. I don't know what's happening with your messages. So, okay, apologies, we couldn't read your messages. There was a problem with our internet. My name is Aisha Ibrahim.